What's poppin', everybody? So, welcome to another video. Alright, this one's going to be a little different because I want to show that maybe our masculinity, and this is going to slowly turn into spirituality because there's a certain vibe that I want to get off with this, maybe a little bit too extreme in certain areas, right? Now, we all have our different likes, dislikes, things we believe, and I'm not trying to change anyone else's belief because it's yours. Do your research, figure out what you like to do, or just go with what everyone else is doing. In the words of my friend, bah! Okay, anyway, so I did aromatherapy. And aromatherapy is pretty much where you take a bunch of different organic herbs, supplements, oils, things of that nature, and you mix them all together and you make something that's actually quite good. So, definition of good: beneficial for not only your body, your skin, and also helps with circulation of the lungs, or your meridian lines, or your veins. So it opens things up. It makes your body healthy. It's kind of like if you're deficient in iron. You know, you eat more meat, or you take an iron pill, something along the lines of that, right? So that's pretty much what it does. In fact, it actually helps a lot. So the first thing that I got, and all of this stuff I have used myself, and I really do like and enjoy. Except the only thing I haven't done is this, but I'll say this in a second. I have to try it, but it's a little wonky, I'll be completely honest. So, I got this at Walmart, and I went to 2 different Walmarts, and only one of them had it. And I got a whole story for it, but the story doesn't really matter for now. I want to show you all the products that I'm using, and I'm going to support. I'm gonna have to run over and grab my business card, but I'm gonna support this dude's business because I absolutely love him. He's extremely informational, and we'll get to that in a second because I'm getting off topic. So, oh, there we go. All right, so alfalfa. So look, I'm ready to look into the camera. Look into the camera. All right. Okay. All right. So, this is what it's called. It's shea butter and also cocoa butter at the same time, and it's called alfalfa. It's kind of got a little cool design. I found this at Walmart. There's only one of these. Almost the entire shelf got pilfered, but I absolutely, you want to look. This is the most important part. This is what the teacher taught me: is you want unscented and unrefined. Now, the thing about this is, I had a tiny little container of shea butter, and I gave it to my friend because she does a lot of cleaning, and her hands are getting destroyed, and I put a bunch of essential oils in it and things of that nature. But I had a tiny little container about that big, and I literally, I know it's kind of hard to see, but I literally almost used more, like 2/3 of this container, just in that tiny little thing. So what happens is when you put oils, so you'll use essential oils. So, for instance, frankincense. I know you can't quite see it. That's okay for now. We got lavender. I'll put a picture on the screen in a second once I'm done with these so I can talk. So you can see them. We got eucalyptus. Palo Santo, which apparently is very rare. Rare. My mom and my parents don't know that one. It's a joke. And I got peppermint. And I also got another bottle of lavender that I got from Walmart because I wanted to see the difference in quality between these and Walmart's brand and other well, just Walmart's brand, to be honest. And I got 2 other ones that my friend Paul gave me. Thank you very much. One of them is like more of like a, you know, more of a masculine, I think it's like a wood scent. And then there's also like this interesting, like kind of weird flower scent. Both of them are a little out there for smells, but I haven't tried them personally yet to figure out what they really do. So, you know, it is what it is, but I'm still very grateful for it because it was a good starter. Okay, so while I talk, you're going to be on the screen now. So the thing here is that all of these essential oils are absolutely amazing. And what I did was I put all of these different essential oils into a shea butter, and I put it on my back, and I put it onto my hands and my forehead because I have a tendency to take like really hot showers, and it dries this crap out of my skin. But at the same time, I was working until 2 a.m. and I had to wake up at 5 in the morning and to go back to work because apparently cabinets were coming. They didn't come, but it doesn't really matter. The point I'm trying to make here is that the pain in my lower back and the pain in my neck and everywhere else that I put the shea butter immediately went away, which I thought was absolutely incredible because, you know, as a dude, and what I've been programmed, or at least what I used to be programmed to believe is, oh, that's a bunch of girly stuff. Like, you can't be using that. Only girl stuff use it, right? Except for the fact that it's actually phenomenal, and not only does it make me smell good, which I think women like, so you don't, you don't smell like Axe or stuff like that, because you're literally putting chemicals on your body with alcohol and a bunch of other stuff on it. And then back, we're back. Okay, so it has a bunch of chemicals. It's actually good for you. So not only are you putting good things in your body, but at the same time, it smells good, which is cool. And I got my cat, my cat thing over there. If you're looking at that, my mom made that. That'll be for another video though. And then that's my massage room. So anyway, so now that you saw that, the last things we did shea butter. We did essential oil drops, which I have to go to my friend's house, Joe's, because he had one of his someone that he knew there, and I brought it over because I thought she'd be interested. So I have to go get that back. But it's just essential oil drops that you put on yourself, and it really just helps, like, awaken you a little bit. I'm going to use the word awaken. I'm sorry. If I want to translate that, the word awaken, that would be, not only does it make you feel different in a more positive manner, like I wouldn't say like you go, oh my god, I have more energy, like an energy drink, but you do feel your body a little better. And I did notice that sometimes it clears the nasal. And if you put, really quick, I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but if you put peppermint underneath your nose, I did this before I went to school. I was literally crying, but it opened up my face so much. It was absolutely insane. And it also gives you like little tingles here, because sometimes I forget like what my face feels like. Continuing on, I have bath salts. Now, the people that I rent from, I won't go too much because I know they're very personal. They don't want to talk about that kind of stuff, but I want to share at least what's going on. So they're not feeling very, one of them is not feeling very well. And I made 2 of these. This is going to be for my mom, but I forgot to bring it over because I forget stuff. And the other one was for the individual that I'm renting from because they're not feeling well. So I really hope that this helps them, and I really hope that it gives them what they need, at least out of the bath. Now, this specifically is a bath salt mixed with mint, lemon, vanilla, and I put way too much vanilla in it. And just so you know, side note, if you sniff a bunch of these and then try to make concoctions that actually smell good, don't do it. Bad idea. Does not work, because then you go, oh, it smells great, and then like once you like get neutral again, it's kind of like eating a pretzel. You sniff it and you go, oh man, that's there's a little too much vanilla in this. Is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, there's mint, vanilla. I put a little bit of Himalayan sea salt in this. What else did I put in this? I do believe I actually put some essential oils, but I can't quite remember, because remember, this is going in the water, so it's going to evaporate. So you may want to save your essential oils for something that actually goes on the body, because what I was told is that only 4% of the oils that actually go inside your body are used. I don't know if that's entirely true, but at the same time, look it up for yourself, and I don't even know how to figure out if that works or not. That's why I'm saying 4% seems a little weird. Anyway, so there's that, and I just want to share that because I want to finally get into the meat of what I'm trying to talk about here. But I want to share that with you guys because men, if you're out there, there's like, you gotta want shea butter for your beard, because my beard's like, it's kind of scraggly, you know what I mean? And I shaved because it gets, it's a little weird. And once it starts growing out, I have a tendency to like maybe pick at it a little bit, and then it gets all wonky and stuff. But maybe my dad told me that maybe it might be better to, put some moisturizer on it, or I put some of this stuff on it with sandalwood or cedarwood or these essential oils, and mix them together and put on my face and see if there's a difference. I don't know if that happens. I don't know if it works or not. I will let you know. That's something I'm going to try. I'm not going to recommend something unless I try it myself. So I'm going to do that. And this is going to get more into the thought process, right? What do you believe? What do you not believe? So I believe when we're younger, this is boom, going into something new here. When we're younger, I believe we're in this complete being, right? We don't think about stuff. We don't have trauma or things like, oh, that hurts, so I can't think about that again, or I'm not going to do it, right? And I'm going to get a little closer here. I got stuff on the ground. All right, I'm going to stretch out, do a little bit of yoga while I'm talking. Okay. I'm going to roll up the sleeves. It's serious time. Okay. Okay. All right. So, when we're younger, we're in this being, right? We just have fun. We just do all this stuff. We don't think about it. We just do, right? And then over time, people tell us, "Oh, you can't do that because I wasn't able to do that," and I'm telling you, you can't do it either, right? They try to put people in boxes. I'm gonna sit down a little bit, get myself into a squat here. And what I find, oh, this is gonna be a good workout. By the time I'm done with this, I'm gonna be like, okay. right, now that I'm stretching out here, I might slide and fall. So if you see me slide and fall, that's why. Um, Back to what I was saying. This is my focus here. Um, so we're being. And over time, we get trauma, we get programs, we are told things, and then we try to become them. And then instead of us just being ourselves, and then I think there's like in a couple, there's a lot of, there's some ads and some movies where, the young girl, I think it was like, I don't know, it's like something family. But anyway, there was a gay couple, and they were being too nice and letting this person stay in their house, right? Even though he really not gonna get out. And this like 6-year-old or 10-year-old girl goes up, and she's like, "You gotta leave. You're not supposed to be here. You're garbage," or something like that, right? And he's like, "Oh, you're right. I can't leave them this way. Okay, I gotta get my stuff together." Yet the couple didn't want to hurt his feelings, even though that's what he needed to hear, right? And my friend Naboo, I tried all different kinds of ways to try to talk to him about a specific situation that was going on, and I finally went, okay, I just gotta be blunt and do it a different way, and it actually worked really well. This is where I'm trying to come from. Is I believe that throughout the life we start to not be anymore, and being is you hear about it all about in spirituality and things of that nature. I'm quoting it because there's a lot of different ways that, I'm gonna move this out of the way. There's a lot of different ways that people try to look at it and view it, and it's this whole process, and they try to sell money on it. But the easiest way I can say is this: can you feel your body? Can you feel your neck? Can you feel your shoulders? Like the actual skin. Do you have awareness of it? Awareness meaning when you focus on it, can you feel your hand? Like, I'm not touching my hand right now, but can you feel it? Can you feel the skin? Can you feel your muscle move when I'm moving this finger? You know what I mean? Can you feel the ligaments? Can you right now consciously feel your entire body? Or is part of your body unconsciously just there and it's tight? That's what being is. Being is being able to focus, in my opinion, on your entire body and have it be relaxed and loose, but then not have to focus on it. Meaning, this is the catch. Okay, is right now I can focus on my body and I can focus on my leg that's in a certain position at the moment. It's kind of like this. Okay, and I can feel the muscles tense, right? But what happens when I untense them? When I sit down, it goes away, right? And then it almost all of our focus kind of shifts into the head, and then we're stuck in the head. That's what I think being is. And I think the more that we start to overthink, the more that we start to try to justify other people's opinions of us, is when we start to uncover a lot of discomfort that we're trying to hide. So for instance, let's say one of my friends says that I'm too loud. Okay, well then when I talk to somebody else, I'm not very loud. I'm quiet. Because I took that and said, oh, well, I can't be that way anymore. But this is like, let's say this is over time, right? And because of this, it makes it a lot harder for us to be, right? And I find that the more we think, the more that we're not just being, the more some people go into spirituality. I think this is where spirituality is becoming really big. I'm going to move here for a second again. This is where I believe spirituality comes into play, because there's good, but there's also bad, because they sell us all these different tool tips and all these stupid programs on how to become enlightened, and you have to think this way, and it's all crap in my opinion. Now, see, that's too much of a blanket statement. There you go. So when I say something like that, it's all crap. It's not all crap. What it is, though, is a distraction from what's really going on, which is, this is literally free. If you stayed this long, here is probably one of the best tidbits I could ever give you, ever, at the moment. If you do yoga, if you work out, if you run, anything that you do personally that gets you not only in touch with the breath, the feeling of it breathing in through your nose and down through your chest, but anything that makes you realize that you have a body and you're not trying to disassociate from that body. You like actually being in it, the pain that's in it, whatever is causing you to disassociate, pull out, not want to feel your entire body. That's literally what I believe every single thing in spirituality is trying to teach you, is being. Blanket statement again. I guess I'm trying to show you examples of different ways that they say it, because there is no perfect right or wrong answer. But I believe that once you come completely in touch with the body, feeling it, literally feeling it, like being able to completely slow down their breath. So it's literally going that slow, and not have your brain go, oh, 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 like wander around, right? Because I believe that's also something that we've programmed in. Because I used to be extremely, and I still am. That's why I snap, because I'm retraining myself to be focused, to stay on the choo-choo train of thought that I'm trying to talk about with you guys. And that's why I tried to start with essential oils, because then it led me into spirituality, which led me into what I'm trying to talk to you about now, which is feeling the body. Because once you have complete feeling of the body, and even if it's unconscious that you're still feeling it, I believe that then you can really start to grasp pain, grasp happiness, grasp all the emotions, and then be able to control them in a way that's beneficial for you. So when someone's screaming and yelling at you, instead of it being a instant reaction or a tightness of the body, tightness of the muscles, tightness of the brain, no thought, and then running away, or whatever other avoidance strategy or anything else that happens with it, or anger, and then lashing back out, one is able to actually sit there and wonder to themselves, okay, this person's yelling at me and I'm feeling this way. Why are they so mad? Why is it that they can't control their own emotions or understand why they're getting so upset and they're getting triggered? I think that's extremely powerful, because then you can actually feel it inside of you and then be able to harness that energy to understand instead of lash back out. So that's my little tidbit for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. My cat Oreo, who is still with us today, unfortunately, Rip Cookie. That was my other parent's cat. He unfortunately he got cancer, but we literally spoiled the crap out of him and he lasted 8 more months than the doctors said he was going to. Love for you, in my opinion. But wow, I ended that on a great note, didn't I? Oh man, so that's what's going on. I hope y'all are doing well. This is actually the 3rd day. The video I made before was on the 2nd day. I had my days mixed up. Shows you where I'm at on the time schedule here. And I'm just feeling like there's different tidbits. So Seema, if you've made it this far into the video, or if you even watched my videos, I want to say thank you, because you inspired this by talking about the spirituality, where it turns us into thinking, right? We start to think, we become less and less and less from being. So I want to share my own little point of view on that, because I may also become unfocused. Squirrel! As one of my massage therapy teachers says. And I got the choo-choo train of thought from one of them as well. Because I think it's very beneficial if we're able to express and get out, how we feel and what it's like. Because I think that, the farther and farther and farther we go ahead, because I'm actually talking to these younger kids over the neighbors, and they're very grown for their age, very, very intelligent for their age, like crazy intelligent, and it makes me happy because I was very similar, and I gave up for different reasons, but that's for a different video, when I was in high school, because I couldn't really have someone to understand with. But anyway, we'll end on that note. Awesome, another great note to end on. I guess I'll cock you later. Oh my god. All right, let's do it. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.